as all stories start, good ones, it was a long, long time ago in a land far, far away. It's a kingdom called Babylon. And in Babylon there was a king. And his name was Nebuchadnezzar. And there was a young Jewish boy named Daniel who had been taken to this kingdom when Israel was conquered. And Daniel had 3 friends: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-Nego. Can y'all say that? Shadrach, and Abed-Nego. And while Daniel, kind of the leader of the group, was away on a business trip, the king had a great statue built. Huge, 90 feet tall. And he was going to have everybody in the kingdom bow down to this golden statue. They were supposed to worship it. And so everybody went and they bowed down because he's the king. And just to motivate them, he built a hot fire in a big furnace and encouraged them to bow down by telling everybody, if you don't bow down to my statue, you get thrown into the fiery furnace. And of course, everybody wanted to impress the king, and nobody wanted to get thrown into the furnace. So they all bowed down before the idol. But you know what? That was wrong. Because God said not to bow down before any idol. Only bow down before me. So they were going to worship. But Daniel's 3 friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-Nego, said, you know what? We're not bowing down. We only worship God. And they knew that if they told the king this, that the king would throw them in the furnace. And so they decided, they had a choice to make. They could listen to the king, and they could have a nice, comfortable life, have all the toys and whatever they wanted, or they could listen to God, and it might cost them everything. Even their life. Do you know what choice they made? They listened to God. And they did not bow down. And the king was furious. And he threw them into the fiery furnace. And when the king looked into the furnace, he said, didn't I just throw 3 guys in the furnace? There's a 4th one in the furnace. And that 4th one, some people think is an angel, but other people think it was Jesus. Because Jesus lived and was alive with God before the beginning. And I think y'all are going to study Leviticus today. And he was walking around in the furnace with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-Nego, and God protected them. And before they threw them in the furnace, what they thought, I'll read it to you, okay? No way I can tell you. I have to read it. It's in the book of Daniel. And this is what they said. Hi, Milo. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-Nego replied to him, King Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you in this matter. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your hand. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up. So they chose to follow God no matter what it cost. And God was with them in the furnace. And he rescued them. He didn't have to. And they still would have followed him. But he did rescue them. And it brought glory and honor to God's name. And that was their whole reason for living. Was to honor God and to please him. And that's our same reason for living too. The end.